It's time for me to take the sexual harassment and discrimination prevention training. So I'm going to head to My Learning, log in. In My Learning, under Browse Available Learning, I can find the JNCS Sexual Harassment Discrimination Prevention Training. This explains to me the need for the class, the fact that it is required by law as of December 31st, 2020. And I can go ahead, because it is a self-study course, and start. This presents us a slideshow with the first slide, again, explaining the need for the course. The second slide provides me with a link where I can go to complete the training. There's a healthy amount of instructions for the online training at California Gov because there are actually quite a few specific requirements to take the class or to take the online training. So it's important that the people who are taking it read this information, which will also show up on the website. The most important points are that it requires specific internet browsers, being Windows Edge, Chrome, or Firefox, Mac Safari, Google Chrome, or Firefox. And if you are using a mobile app, it would need to be Safari and Apple iOS 12 or later, Google Chrome and Apple iOS 12 or later, Google Chrome and Android OS 6 or later. The training module will not save your progress, so if you refresh or reload the page, you may lose your progress toward completion. At the end of the training, you will have the option to utilize a certificate of completion. Using the computer mobile device functions, you can choose to save, print, take a screenshot, or take a photo of the certificate. Next, upload your certificate to the page on Learning where you are prompted. These instructions are also in Spanish. In order to take the certificate training, you will need to click on the link at the bottom of the screen. This opens the website for California Department of Fair Employment and Housing. This also, again, gives you instructions on the technology required to use this training, the limitations of use, accessibility of use. These trainings are available in English, Spanish, Korean, Chinese, Vietnamese, and Tagalog, and you may choose to turn off captioning if you require that. In order to go forward with the course, you will continue. I'm going to select English, but you have the option of these 6 languages. I'm going to be taking the supervisory course today. And so it begins. You will be required to watch this video and take the course to its completion. If you need to pause, that's fine. However, if you close out of the screen, you will need to start over. So please make sure that you have the time available to sit through the course. That way, as it proceeds, you won't have any issues with not being able to upload your certificate or not having to start over from the beginning. All right. So once you have gone and completed the course and gone through the entire slideshow, if you go back to your Paycom Learning, you'll see that you have another slide. In that slide, here are the instructions on how to upload your certificate. Upload your harassment and discrimination prevention certificate here. At the end of the training, you will have the option to utilize your certificate of completion. Using computer mobile device functions, you can choose to save, print, take a screenshot, or take a photo of the certificate. I have already completed my certificate, and it's time for me to upload. My sexual harassment and abusive conduct prevention training completion certificate has now been uploaded into Paycom, and I will go ahead and submit. Are you sure you want to submit the uploaded file? Confirm. So my task is complete, and the only thing that I have to do is wait for a review of the certificate to ensure that my certificate is accepted and my training complete. If I have any questions about this matter, I have an email where I can ask the trainer. Is my certificate satisfactory? And for now, I'm done. Thank you.